Sophie Walker here. This is the How Did I Do Golf Academy, and today we're getting back to basics. So if you're new to the game or just want a check-up, stay tuned for this video on how to swing a golf club. Come on everybody, click that like button, subscribe to our channel. We're producing lots more videos in this How Did I Do Golf Academy, and we don't want you to miss out and all of your friends at the golf club, so make sure you share this video. We're going to start with setup, grip, then talk about how your body should move and strike. We just want to get you clear on what to do right in order to get your golf game moving in the right direction. First up, the grip, how you hold the golf club. This is the only thing that connects you with the club, is your hands. What I would say is try and get this right at the start because it feels awkward anyway, but a grip change later in your golfing career, it's almost impossible. So let's get it right to start with, and then I want you to spend every moment, even when you're sat on the sofa or take a golf club to work, sit at your desk and hold the golf club. You'll see me do this all the time. It's just to make sure that my grip is feeling neutral and it doesn't feel awkward, because I can tell you, I've been there. When you first pick up a golf club, you're like, how am I supposed to hold it? That doesn't feel right. Well, I'm going to show you what is right, and that is how you get it feeling a lot more comfortable in your hands. We're going to take your left hand if you're right-handed, your right hand if you're left-handed, or the glove hand. You don't have to wear a glove, by the way, but it does protect because this sits at the top of the grip. I'll show you here. It's going to run diagonally through the palm of your hand, through this fleshy pad. Like the fingers go around it. So the left hand or the glove hand, it's sitting in the main part of your hand, that fleshy pad, and you want to see 2 to 2.5 knuckles as you look down on the golf club. Quick tip to how you know you've got it right. You can hold the club like that and nobody can pull it out of your hands. So try and hold it like that with the glove hand. Now for the non-glove hand, the right hand if you're right-handed, the left hand if you're left-handed. That sits on the lowest part of the grip. Now you can choose to interlock or overlap, but either way we need your hands together, not apart. We need to keep them together. And once again, I interlock actually, so run the grip through your fingers of the lower hand and then have them pass over. So in the top hand it's in the fleshy pad, and in the bottom hand it's in your fingers. We're creating a V, you can see there, and you want to see 2 knuckles on this non-glove hand. You can see there, creating a nice V. Also, make sure that club is square and then grip it. Don't grip it and then look down and think, oh, where's that aiming? So make sure it's nice and square and then take the grip. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but what did I say at the start of this? Make sure this golf club is in your hand at all times, even when you're not on a golf course. The second section is stance. Now the best way to get the right stance is to put your feet together, and then you want them hip width apart with an iron. And you're going to driver shoulder width apart. I've got a 7-iron in my hand, so I'm going hip width apart. And then where do you want the balance? You want not too much in your toes, not too much in your heels, in the middle of your feet, across your laces, because we need balance in our golf swing and our feet are what keeps us grounded. So let's get a nice firm base, hip width apart with our irons. Next up, ball position. So we're going to take a stance, it's hip width apart. Now where do I want a 7-iron in my stance? If this is the middle, we want it an inch forward of middle, there. If we're going for a wedge, maybe more middle. And then as we move through the bag to our long irons, we sneak it another inch further forward and so on until you get to your driver. Now your stance is wider on your driver and your ball position is inside that left heel because we are moving the swing arc forward. So just for now, ball position forward of middle for irons and on your front inside heel for your driver. Moving on to posture, we're going to start first with how far away from the ball you need to be. So we're going to put the club down flat, so we're getting all the club on the golf ball. We're letting our arms hang and then we'll grip from there. Notice how it's under my chin. Not too close, not too far away. And a tip I give every single one of my students, no matter what level they are, is drop the golf club between your legs, look back. You want 2 inches for your irons. When you get to your driver, you want your feet on the butt end of the club, which is the end of the golf club. That will always help you out when seeing how far away from the ball you need to be. Posture wise, now we've got our distance. Stand up tall, bend your knees, and put your club there. And what you want to do is peer over, like you're looking over, just peer over. From that point there, it's like I'm trying to save a penalty as goalkeeper. So I'm being 50-50 in my weight distribution, like this. Everyone talks about sticking your bum out. Some people get a bit of a duck bum, and you can get really bad back from that. So it's a lot more rounded with tilt. So no one can push you over. Someone was running at me now, they couldn't push me over. I'm in a strong position and my arms are just hanging down. We've got the setup, but now how do we swing the golf club? I'm going to start with the body. How does the body move? The body is the machine. The body carries the hands, okay? So this movement here is what you're looking at. I want you to put the golf club across the top of your chest like this. Grip to the front, club face to the back. Take your setup, and then in the backswing as we turn, that's what the backswing is, turn to the right if you're right-handed, and I want the club to point down to the ball. You can see there are one shoulder's higher than the other, and then on the way down, the club face needs to diagonally point to the ball. That's how the body's going to rotate and tilt in the golf swing. When it comes to making contact with the golf ball, a lot of people think you start in this position and then you want to return to that position. But that's actually quite a weak area. I am too square onto the golf ball. Impact, you want the hands over the front thigh, and you're actually putting some pressure, some weight transfer on that front foot also. And we're trying to get the squeeze and the compression in the back of the ball. If we hit it like this, it's all hands. It's not enough body. Remember, the body carries the hands. So that there is impact position. Can you see the turn? I've got some weight on my front foot, get the compression on the ball, and then send it where I want it to go. That was your guide to swinging the golf club. Now, if you're new to the game and you're finding strike and getting that ball in the air hard, just tee it up. You're not playing in a competition at the moment. You just want to enjoy the game. Tee it up. It's going to help you with strike. Makes the game a lot more fun, but I hope those tips give you some fundamentals for swinging the golf club better and improving your golf.